My fellow classmates and dear professor. Today, I stand before you to share a deeply personal journey that has shaped my adult life in profound ways. It's a story of love, loss, and resilience. A story that began in the vibrant villages of Bangladesh, about 14,000 miles away from here, and unfolded in the land of opportunities here in the United States. It's a story about the man who was not just my father, but also my guiding light, my mentor, and my hero. As an international student from Bangladesh, my journey to the United States was filled with dreams and aspirations. But it was also marked by the heavy heart I carried with me, knowing that I am leaving behind someone that meant the world to me. My father, a remarkable man who had established a school in our village. He was not just any school teacher. As I mentioned in my previous speech, he was one of the two teachers in my primary school. His passion for education was boundless, and he was instrumental in nurturing the young minds of our village. You see, my father was not just a role model, he was the embodiment of wisdom, kindness, and dedication. His vision for education went far beyond the classroom. It was about empowering the next generation with knowledge and values. He believed that education has the power to transform lives, and he lived by that belief every day. His commitment to education inspired everyone in our village, and I was no exception. I grew up watching him selflessly sharing his knowledge, and I just wanted to be like him. But before I left my homeland to pursue my dreams in the United States, there was a moment that haunts me to this day. I remember vividly the day I said goodbye to my dad. His eyes welled up with tears, and he held me tightly, his embrace saying more than words ever could. He knew about his heart problems, and he knew that by leaving the country, I might be going far away from him forever. He cried, not out of his anger or resentment, but out of love, concern, and a sense of profound sadness that he might not see me in person ever again. His tears were an unspoken plea, a silent request to reconsider my decisions. But I was driven by my dreams, fueled by the desire to make him proud, to carry forward his legacy, and to fulfill the potentials he saw in me. I left for the United States, carrying his dreams and my dreams with me. Settling in the US came with its own sets of challenges. The cultural differences, the feeling of being a stranger in a foreign land, and the physical distance from my family weighed heavily on me. But I knew I couldn't let my father down. Our conversations became more precious than ever, and I cherished the voice of his sound across the miles. During this time, I learned about my father's worsening heart problems. It was a crushing blow for me to realize that my dreams to leave the country has added to his worries. I felt helpless, unable to be by his side when he needed me the most. His health declined and he needed medical attention that was far from our village. The guilt of not being there for him when he needed me the most was overwhelming. And then one fateful day, I received the news from my brother that no one ever wanted to hear. My father had a heart attack and passed away. The world, the whole world crumbled around me, and my heart shattered into million pieces. The pain of not being there, not saying goodbye, not holding his hands in his final moments was indescribable. The grief was like a storm that threatened to consume me. In the midst of this darkness, I found solace in the support of friends, professors, and fellow students in the United States. Their kindness and empathy helped me navigate the difficult journey of this grief. I realized that while I had lost my father, I had gained a new family here. I also grew strength from the teachings and values that he instilled in me. His legacy became my guiding light, urging me to preserve and make him proud. My father's passing was a significant turning point in my life, in my adult life, causing me both emotional and physical changes. I had to dig deep within myself to find the resilience to carry on. I channeled my grief into my academic pursuits, dedicating myself to making a difference in the world just as my father did in our village. The pain of loss never truly fades, but it transforms into driving force, a reminder of the preciousness of life and the power of love. In this journey, I have learned valuable lessons. I have learned the importance of family and connection, the significance of cherishing our loved ones, and the need to balance our dreams and ambitions with our roots. My father's legacy lives on in the work I do, and the values I uphold, and the love and compassion I share with others. As I stand before you today, I carry the memory of my father, my mentor, and my hero. I have transformed my pain into purpose, and I am determined to honor his legacy by contributing to pursue my dreams, knowing that he is with me in spirit, guiding me in my every step. To finish my speech, I want to leave you with this thought. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes it takes us on journeys that we have never thought of. But it's during the darkest moments that we discover our inner strength and resilience. Let us remember to cherish our loved ones and to follow our dreams and to pay tribute to those who have shaped our lives. Thank you for listening to my story.